back again, Shawnee Bravo, United MMA. Now we're going to talk about taking care of your gi. You just spent at least $100 on a nice gi. How you can take care of it? First off, if you bought a colored gi, this is blue, black, whatever. Well, probably hopefully blue. You just set the color. It's a good idea to set the color. And what that means is, I'm going to take my gi. I'm going to get me a bucket, maybe a gallon of water, and I'm going to put a cup of vinegar in it, or maybe rock salt, or maybe both. And I'm going to soak that gi for at least a few hours, if not overnight. And what that does is the acid sets the color, and it'll keep it from running and fading faster than it should. Keep your gi looking nice. So I usually set the color first, and I'm going to try it on before that and see, how does it fit. This particular gi I just got done training, so it's a little bit stretched out. I put the gi on and it fits perfect. I mean, be careful not to shrink it. Most of them are going to shrink a little bit. If it's pretty big, like this particular gi, I can dry it because it's big and it'll shrink it down. I tried to get it a little smaller, but it'll only shrink so much, and then stop drying it because it'll just wear it out. The heat causes the fibers to break down faster, and it makes the color, the heat makes the color fade faster, so you may want to hang dry them. If you've ever gotten those really nasty, pit stains in your white clothes and stuff, that's actually bacteria. If you take your gis and you hang them outside and sun dry them, it'll actually help kill the bacteria, and it'll make them look nice too. But the sun is actually hot, especially Southeast Texas. It'll make your gi shrink a little bit, not like the dryer, but it will shrink more than if you hang dry it in your house. I've got a great little spot between the two rooms with a good air conditioner vent right there. And so if I hang this gi, it's dry in 24 hours. The sooner you wash it, the better. Like I'll go home right now, I'm gonna throw this in the washer, hang it up, and by the time I get home from work tomorrow, not even 24 hours, this gi is dry and ready to go again. Shrinking, yeah, if I want to shrink it to fit, I'm going to throw it in the dryer. If it's close, you may want to dry it for 10 minutes, try it on, throw it in for 10 minutes, try it on, and once you get it to the size you want it, you need to stop, hang dry it. Bleach, don't use bleach, especially a colored gi, but even in a white gi, bleach tears down the fibers, it's going to tear faster. I like OxyClean if I'm trying to get a gi whiter, and it does make a difference. Another thing is a good quality gi, expensive gis, the $200 ones, they should be really good cotton, and you can tell really good cotton because it's going to be soft. The softer the gi, probably the better grade of cotton that you've got. So I noticed way back when, years ago when I was washing my gis, I thought, the more soap the better. Well, what happens is that soap doesn't rinse out all the way, and your gis start getting stiffer and stiffer, and they're uncomfortable for one, and for two, it makes them more brittle and they're going to tear quicker. So don't overload the soap. Use a regular amount of soap, and for a while, if I start feeling like my gis are getting stiff, I'll do a double rinse like one wash. I'll wash them on regular. I don't wash them on necessarily hot, just warm or cold. Especially if you don't want it to shrink, wash it in cold. If you get blood on it, wash it in cold. Warm water sets blood stains. So if I trained with somebody and they had, a blister on their thumb or something, I got blood on my gi, I usually look them over and I'm going to spray and wash them, bloody spots, throw them in cold water, and it'll all wash out. If you wash it in hot, you're going to set that blood. It's not going to come out and you have a nasty looking gi. That's pretty much it. If you do those things, your gis are going to last longer. They cost a lot of money, so take care of them. Like I talked about in the other video, you may want more than one. It's nice to be able to rotate them out, especially if you can't get yours to dry in 24 hours like I can get this one to do. You probably need a couple, and you may consider a tournament gi and something else to train you to be comfortable. If you have any questions, ask us, and we'll be happy to help you. See you on the mat.